Hey everyone, remember the early days of rule based chatbots? They were great at handling straightforward queries, but often hit a wall with more complex ones. Well, we have come a long way. Now we have got AI agents that can tackle complex questions in real time, making the conversation smoother, more human like, and helpful, at least 90% of the time when implemented correctly. I'm Aarti, and joining me is Sumitoj, a senior manager of solution delivery here at Verlu.
Hi, Aarti. Thanks for having me.
Hi, Sumitoj. Today, we'll explore the art of AI agent implementation, avoiding common pitfalls. And Sumitoj, with his extensive experience in deploying AI solutions, will share insights and tips on how to make the most out of these powerful tools. So, grab your coffee, settle in, and let's get started. So, before we get started, Sumitoj, would you like to tell a little bit about yourself and your role at here at Bolu?
Yeah, sure. Thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me. So I am working as a solution delivery manager at Verloop.io, and I oversee the implementations of all the projects here. So this topic is quite exciting for me because it directly impacts the ROIs of all the companies that we work with. So about me, like I've been in the IT industry for about 12 years now, and well, I've been fascinated by the potential of AI in our daily lives. So landing at Verloop was a perfect fit, and it's amazing to work with NLP and all the Gen AI implementations. And looking at the product improvements that go with the Gen AI implementations has been great over the last few years. This experience has completely transformed my perspective on customer support and the power of AI that can help us enhance the customer experience.
Thank you, Sumitoj. It was really inspiring to hear this. I'm sure the audience are also excited to hear your insights today. So, are we ready to dive in?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Let's get down to business.
Perfect. So, let's to start with. Can you tell a little about why AI agents have become so crucial in today's customer support landscape?
Sure thing. So, AI agents powered by LLM models, large language models, they're revolutionizing the customer support by offering a new level of personalized interaction. So, when I say that, it's like unlike the traditional chatbots that are pre-programmed with the responses, AI agents can understand the nuances of human language in general and respond in a way that feels natural and conversational. So they bring several benefits that are completely transforming the way customer support works today. So first up, like it's the 24/7 availability in today's always on the go world, and customers expect answers immediately, right now, not
Yeah.
later. Traditional support often means long wait times or limited hours of availability, but AI agents they fix that being available there around they're available around the clock, 365 days a year. So no issues there. And this means that customers can get the information or assistance they need anywhere, regardless of the time zone or agent availability. So this is a major win for customer satisfaction. And then this also translates to reduced wait times. That's again a key benefit of the AI agents who can handle simple queries quickly and efficiently, such as answering FAQs or providing basic troubleshooting steps. So this frees up human agents to focus a bit more on complex issues that require a bit more of a personal touch or empathy. And yeah, let's not forget the cost saving aspects. Uh, by automating repetitive tasks, AI agents can significantly reduce operational costs for all the businesses. Imagine the number of calls your support team fields daily just for basic queries or about returning policies or order tracking. So AI agents can handle these inquiries efficiently, taking the pressure off the human resources and potentially lowering the overall support costs.
So Sumita, as you were saying, so the complex queries can be transferred to agents, and then they can take it from there. So, but do you think AI agents can even help out agents, or the customer support team, and in general, to improve their entire work efficiency and productivity?
Okay, yeah, since you bring it up, uh, very recently, Verloop came up with this feature called the Agent Assist, which is specifically for the agents. So, as the same way the bot is going to help our customers, we have a separate bot which can assist our agents with all that data just a click away. So if there is certain FAQs or certain policies which the agents are not aware of, they can quickly fetch it using the AI assist feature. That's as good as an AI model working for the agents, similar to for the customers. So that saves a lot of time of the agents not to have to go through all those documents and fetch those steps or policies. It's just there on a click, just one line away.
Those are some really fantastic points, Sumitoj. But do you think, an effective implementation will directly correlates to the benefits? Like, am I right to assume that?
Yes, it does rely on effective implementation. So, see, poorly designed or implemented AI agents cannot, uh, that would rather create a bit more frustration for the users rather than help them, and ultimately damage your brand reputation. So, without a strategic approach, AI agents can cause more frustration if they're uh, not implemented correctly.
Got it. So, speaking of implementation, what are the key goals businesses should, shoot for when bringing an AI agent on board?
Great question. So the first step actually involves to understand the core business need for the AI which you want to address. That
Okay.
is that is the most important bit. So if you're looking to improve the overall customer support experience
Mm-hmm.
across different touch points, so perhaps you would want to streamline the support function itself. Or maybe there are other derivative goals like reducing response times or resolution times or even support operation costs. So once you have a clear understanding of the business need, you can define specific goals for your AI agent implementation. So there are like a few, I would say, two or three common goals business typically aim for. Um, First would be enhancing customer experience. So this means making sure the AI agent helps people quickly and smoothly. Ideally, customers should find what they need with ease through their chatbot interaction. But we can track this by seeing if the questions were covered by AI's knowledge base or troubleshooting steps were clear or not. The second goal is, or should be, streamlining those support operations. So when I say streamlining, I mean by automating repetitive tasks like answering FAQs or providing basic troubleshooting steps. So AI agents can free human agents for particular issues that need expertise or human touch. So this can lead to a bit more efficient support team overall.
Okay.
The third point would be reducing the response times, kind of. So this ties back to 24/7 availability, as we discussed earlier, by training the AI agents with the right information.
Okay.
Uh, so that they can handle all the user requests, they can answer customer queries promptly. So when I say promptly, meaning within a few seconds, just the simple stuff. A
Okay.
native bot, if architectured properly with the correct set of choices, can help cater user queries within seconds. And this can seriously boost customer satisfaction.
Got it. That makes so much sense. To understand implementation a little bit more, let's talk about the common pitfalls. So, like, what are the common challenges you have seen businesses face while during AI agent implementation stage?
Yeah. So there are several common pitfalls that can derail an AI agent project. So I'll talk about a few of them. The
Okay.
first and foremost would be the launch now and plan later approach that usually a lot of our customers use. So there is lack of clear objectives. So businesses sometimes jump into the implementation without clearly defining the goals. So they know they want to improve customer support, but they lack a specific roadmap for how the AI agent can actually achieve that. For instance, um, imagine a customer contacts the AI agent about a product they haven't received.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the AI agent should be able to create a support ticket for this issue. But without clear objectives, the process for how and where this ticket is going to be created might be unclear. So this frustrates the customer and hinders the AI agent's effectiveness.
Got it.
So just like that, there's another challenge with technical expertise. So AI agent implementation often involves integrating the chatbot with a lot of your existing systems. So this
Okay.
can be complex and requires a certain level of technical know-how about the product or the service being integrated here. For example, understanding nuances of how different systems interact in a crucial way, like for smooth integration,
Mm-hmm.
it's mainly through API integrations, what we are talking about.
Okay.
And we can't forget about the user experience. So neglecting user experience is a major pitfall. It's important to design the chatbot interaction with the user in mind. So this means thinking through the best course of action for critical use cases. For instance, if a customer had a conversation with the human agent, that needs to be continued. The AI agent should ideally allow them to reconnect with the same agent.
Okay.
So for us, we call this process as a sticky agent process. Rather than forcing them to explain the issue all over again to the new agent, it's better to connect them with the old one.
Got it. But if they have a certain form of summary available with them,
Yeah.
I mean, then probably it's easier for them to, even if it is goes to another agent, they can just pick it up.
Yeah, perfect. So that is also another way of putting it. Like if they want to bring in that integration, we would be more than happy to bring in an integration where we summarize the entire chat transcript for the next agent.
Got it.
But since a lot of customers don't opt for it, it's better they go with the sticky agent approach where they don't want to repeat themselves again.
Okay.
And then there finally, ignoring all the continuous improvement and the missed opportunity, um, AI agents are excellent tools for gathering information about common customer problems. So, although it's essential to regularly analyze this data and use it to improve the AI agent training, this allows the chatbot to adapt to new scenarios and user queries over time. So, unfortunately, many businesses fail to take advantage of this valuable data.
Oh, that's quite insightful, Sumitoj. So, to sum it up, it's just not about building an AI agent, but it's also about making sure it works smoothly along with other systems and has a clear purpose in mind.
Exactly.
That's really fantastic, Sumitoj. So, now that we have unpacked the challenges, any recommendations on the best practices to avoid these pitfalls?
Yeah, sure. Why not? So, as we discussed, setting clear objectives is the foundation for any chatbot project. First things first, define exactly what you want your chatbot to achieve and how it aligns with your overall customer support strategy. So, is it to answer FAQs, troubleshoot basic queries, or qualify leads? Having clear objectives will guide the development process and ensure that the chatbot's designed to meet all the specifics.
That makes a lot of sense. So, we need to know the problem we are trying to solve basically with the chatbot.
Exactly. So let's just take an example. Imagine you want to implement an AI agent to help users purchase an insurance.
Mhm.
So clear objective might be to start qualifying the user's needs with a series of questions about existing coverage or the desired protection. Then the AI agent can guide the user through the purchase process.
Got it. So basically, the AI agent should walk the user through a specific journey.
Right. Once you have clear objectives, you can move on to the better practices. Let's talk about like the technical expertise. So it's important to be open to new ideas and approaches during implementation.
Mhm.
Additionally, having the necessary groundwork laid out to streamline the process. So this might include things like API documentation, data required for training the chatbot. Very important. Depending on your goals, you could also consider interactions with tools like Google Sheets for data collection, support ticketing systems, or CRM platforms for data transfer. And then, you could focus on user experience. So this is a very critical part for implementation. You need to understand the most important pain points of your users and make sure the chatbot addresses them effectively as a part of the user journey. A great example of this is chat bank. So where the chatbot can handle many everyday banking tasks, making the process faster and easier for the users. And finally, I would say the continuous monitoring and optimization for all these bots. So chatbots are not set it and forget it tools. As a company, you should analyze historical data to understand which processes need improvement and identify areas where new features could enhance the user experience. So this data is a gold mine for optimizing your chatbot and ensuring it stays effective over time.
That's fantastic advice, Amitush. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today. I think this pretty much wraps up our session. It's been a gold mine of information, and I learned a lot, and I'm sure the audience has learned a lot itself. So, basically, to successfully implement AI agent and avoid some of the common pitfalls, I mean, the session itself was very inspired, and we can take a lot of learnings from this. So, any last words of wisdom for the audience before we sign off?
Absolutely, Aarti. Thanks a lot for having me. It's been a blast talking about AI implementation with you and everyone here. And yes, just a quick recap from my end. Like, remember, there are just few key ingredients for successful chatbot implementation. So, first up, and most important, crystal clear objectives. Make sure you know exactly what you want your AI agent to do and how it fits in your overall customer support strategy. Number two would be proper training. Feed your solution high quality training data to ensure it understands user intent and respond accurately. Third would be user centric design. Focus on creating a user friendly experience with clear, concise language and ability to handle multiple conversational turns. Last but not the least, continuous improvement. Like I said earlier, chatbots are not set it and forget it tools. Don't let your AI agent become stagnant. Monitor your interactions, analyze data, and keep refining your chatbot regularly to optimize performance and meet evolving customer needs.
Thank you, Sumitoj. Thank once again for all your expertise and advice. For the audience, we hope you have enjoyed our today's session. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask them in the comment section, and we'll respond back to them.
Absolutely. Happy to answer any questions. Thanks a lot, Aarti, and thanks everyone for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.